So you want to eat healthier, but despite your busy schedule, you don't know how to fit everything in. You don't have time for cooking, you don't have time for all the meal prep, and really adding something else to your schedule just seems overwhelming. So usually what ends up happening is you end up either eating out or you end up waiting until dinner where you eat too much, you have a bunch of cravings, and your weight loss results just absolutely crash. Now, if that sounds anything like you, then make sure to like and subscribe because I'm going to show you what quick and healthy meals are easy to prepare. Now, if you want 5 simple examples, then comment below quick meals and I'll send you a free guide, no strings attached, just so that you can have 5 examples of your own that you can actually look through. Now, if you don't know who I am, my name is Michael Avila and I help men create generational health by losing weight and building sustainable healthy habits. And I do that without ever having to do any extreme diets or long workouts. So let's jump right into what we're going to do in order to create these healthy meals. Now, the big overarching lesson here is that healthy does not equal weight loss. Now, you've probably seen videos like this.
You got the low carb egg roll bowl. This thing is huge. Look at that right there. Oh my God.
Or sometimes like this.
There's absolutely no reason for you to be eating chicken, rice, and broccoli.
And what tends to happen is that guys get so caught up in trying to make everything perfect where all of a sudden you end up overcomplicating things or you feel overwhelmed because making all these meals is too much. So I'm going to give you an easy 3-step structure today where you're able to implement everything in a very easy manner that will fit, that are quick and will fit into your schedule. So when we talk about quick and healthy meals, it really talks about portions, especially. Now, when we talk about what are quick and healthy meals, right, we really need to look at 1, what foods are best for that, and 2, the structure. So when we look at what's going to be best not only for your health but also for your weight loss, it's always going to be 1 is whole foods, okay? Whole foods. Now, whole foods are anything that doesn't have an ingredient list. So beef, pork, chicken, peppers, rice. You can't break that down into what they are. So when we look at majority of your nutrition should be just whole foods. And especially in a weight loss, it should be around 90-10, all right? So 90% of the time they are whole foods and the other 10%, right? You might have something that's a little bit more processed, whether that's having Diet Coke or you have like a date night out with your wife. We want to be able to fit those in. Now, once those whole foods are in, right, we want to look at portions because when it comes to weight loss specifically, it doesn't matter how many healthy foods you eat or what types, it doesn't matter if you're eating healthy or not, it all comes down to the portions. So again, kind of bring up an example of those videos that you might see, right? A lot of them are creating these different elaborate recipes, but at the end of the day, the reason why they help that person lose weight is because of the portions. So we really want to make sure that the portions are good for weight loss. So whether if you're counting calories, that fits into your caloric connection. Or another one is an easy hand portioning system. And I do this with all my clients. So I'll just have something pop up here on the side. And it's just a really easy calculator where you can have an easy portion with your hands so that you don't have to count calories, and you can use it whether it's at home, at restaurants, or anything like that, so you can stick to your goals. Okay? So that's portions. Now, the last thing that we want to look at is obviously what recipes work with your time. Okay? So, when we talk about recipes, it's really less about what's going to make things delicious, but more importantly, what's going to be easier for you. And that's where the time focus is going to be even more. Because I think as guys think about our food, right, in addition to wanting to make it delicious, I think we overcomplicate things in many situations. So, anytime that you are eating, you just want to stick to this structure, all right? So, a veggie, you have your protein, and you have your carbs. So, every meal that you have, and ideally you want to be eating 3 balanced meals in a day, right? Breakfast, lunch, dinner, etc. You're going to stick to these 3 things, all right? So, I want you to stick to 2 fistfuls of veggies, 2 palm sizes of protein, so 2 palm sizes, and 2 cupped hand of carbs. All right, and trust me, if you're eating this much, you are going to be full throughout the whole day or throughout your meal, and also you're going to be losing weight. So very easy. You're going to choose 2 veggies, whether that's peppers and carrots, right? Whatever you like. You're going to eat that. Second, you're going to have 2 portions of protein. So whether that's chicken, steak, beef, doesn't matter, 2 palm sizes. So kind of cut it up, put it around, if it's around the size of your palm, then you're good enough. Again, we're not looking for perfection, we're just looking for something that's easy. And then third, is 2 cupped hands of carbs. So, when we talk about carbs, we want to choose something simple. So whether that's rice, potatoes, any grains like quinoa, right? Cupped hand, that's around half a cup to 3/4 a cup. So if you want to kind of measure that out, go ahead. So the reason why all of this is so important is because it's a very simple system. Now, when it comes to being healthier overall, and when you're choosing these healthy meals, I want you to understand a really important concept, is that really your health really comes down to the change of your body composition. Now, that's not to say that changing your foods or the quality of your foods is not important. They are. They help energize you, affect the way you feel on a daily basis. But really, when it comes to being a healthier individual, that's where losing the weight is going to be even more important. And the reason why I preface that is because a big challenge for guys when it comes to these quick meals or your busy schedule is that they get into this mindset of balance, right? And you start thinking, okay, how can I balance these meals with my lifestyle? And it's actually the wrong way of thinking things, because if you're trying to still eat pizza, if you're still trying to eat out, etc., doing all those things, it defeats the purpose, because you should be trying to alter your lifestyle towards the result that you want, right? And the reality is your lifestyle right now, if you're trying to alter things to your current lifestyle, your lifestyle is not good enough, because if you look at currently where you're at, overweight, don't exercise, that's not desirable. That's not where you want to be. So really, you're not in a time of balance. You're trying to get a certain result as quickly as possible. And that's why having these quick foods where you're having whole foods, right, with that 90-10, right, that's what's going to get you a result as quickly as possible. You want to have this, think of this as a sprint, right? And then you can think about balance afterwards. So that's really important, and I really want to drive that home, because again, when we think about being healthier, it's not healthy does not equal weight loss, right? it's all about your portions and really committing to some sort of plan where you get into this so that you can get healthier. Because weight loss, you want to start with weight loss first. Think of that. And that's what's really going to lead you to being healthier. So that is everything that I want to talk about today. Again, if you want to get into a structure or get 5 examples of what great meals are, following that structure about protein, carbs, and veggies, then comment below the keyword. I think it was quick meals, if I remember correctly, or regardless of what it is. So comment it down below and I will send it over. Again, no strings attached. And as always, if you found this valuable, make sure to like and subscribe for more. And go be the best version of yourself so that you can lead your family by example, lead your wife by example. And I'll see you in the next video. Go be legend.